Greetings everyone. In this short video, I talk about one of the important features of academic writing, particularly at the postgraduate level, which is academic referencing. When writing at the postgraduate level, the incorporation of outside sources from other researchers in the same discipline is crucial to add credibility to our own research, to show readers our understanding of what others have done in our topic, surrounding our topic, to demonstrate to readers the position that we take or how our work fits in relation to researchers done in the field, and perhaps to provide readers relevant sources that they could refer to should they wish to further inquire into the area. This incorporation of others' ideas and data serves as evidence to support our argument, and this is called academic referencing. An important aspect of academic referencing is in-text citations, i.e., a brief form of the reference that we include in our writing to give information about the sources from which we borrow ideas or that we refer to, and that we would include in our full reference list at the end of our paper. The in-text citation consists of author surnames, family names or family names, and the year of publication. For example, if we have one author publication, William W. Hogan, who published an article in 1992, our in-text citation would be Hogan 1992. If there are more than one name, the names used for the in-text citation must be in the order that they appear on the actual publication. So for example, if we have three names, Sovereign Borenstein, James B. Bushnell, and Frank A. Wallach, and they published an article in 2002, the in-text citation that we should have in our paper is Borenstein, Bushnell, and Frank 2002. So it is clear that to do in-text citation, we use author date system, where we take the name of the author, family name or surname, plus year of publication. There are various styles of in-text citations depending either on the institutional requirement, the specification of a specific publication house, or the discipline itself. This is what I generate from Google Scholar, and from here we can see that there are MLA citation style, APA citation style, Chicago, Harvard, and also Vancouver. Regardless of whatever style that you choose for your paper, it is important that you stay consistent throughout the whole paper. Now, let's go to the types of in-text citations that we can employ in our writing. There are direct quotations and indirect quotation. In this video, I'm going to focus on direct quotation only. So what is direct quotation? A direct quotation is one in which you copy an author's words directly from the text and use that exact wording in your own writing. It is like cut and paste, but this time we have to give acknowledgement to the owner of the information, that is by using the author and date system. There are two ways to do direct quotation, namely integral and non-integral. I'm going to talk about the two ways of doing direct quotation using a sentence from this article. This article was published in 1992 in the Journal of Regulatory Economics by the author William W. Hogan. The pages of the article are 211 to 242. And the sentence that I'm going to use is this sentence that I have marked and put in a rectangular here. Okay, this is the sentence. This greater use of market forces, encouragement of new suppliers, and increasing reliance on economy power sales plus recent precedents in power company mergers have placed new demands on the electric transmission system throughout the world. William W. Hogan, page 2011. Okay, now let's look at direct quotation integral. How do we do direct quotation integral? Okay, as we mentioned just now, a direct quotation is a copy of word for word from the source. So that is what we do. We copy word for word from the source. We jot down the author's name and year of publication. Okay, and we use family names, so it would be Hogan, and the year of publication is 1992. We also jot down the page number on which the cited text or cited words appear in Hogan's article, which is page 211, and we have to put the copied text within quotation marks in our paper. But what makes a direct quotation an integral citation? In integral citations, the name of the author appears in the sentence, and if you read the sentence aloud, you read the name of the author. There are various forms of integral citations. The first one is when you put the researcher name to become the subject of the sentence. For example, in this quotation, Hogan, 1992, links the increased needs of electric power transmission system to greater use of market forces, encouragement of new suppliers, and increasing reliance of economy power sales, plus recent precedents in power company mergers, page 211. In this quotation, we use a reporting verb links to link Hogan and also his idea. And this is integral because the name Hogan is within the sentence. This is another example where we use the researcher name as the subject of the sentence, and this time we use a reporting verb, argues. Hogan, 1992, argues that the greater use of market forces, encouragement of new suppliers, and increasing reliance of economy power sales, plus recent precedents in power company mergers, have resulted in the increased need of electric power transmission system. This is still a direct quotation integral because Hogan's name is within the sentence. Another way of doing direct quotation integral is when we put the researcher name as the agent of a passive structure in our sentence. For example, it was suggested by Hogan, 1992, that the increased needs of electric power transmission system is the result of greater use of market forces, encouragement of new suppliers, and increasing reliance of economy power sales, plus recent precedents in power company mergers, page 211. Okay, we have a passive structure. It was suggested by, and we still regard this as an integral direct quotation because the name of the author is within the sentence. Let me just remind you again that, okay, it is a direct quotation because we have put the cited sentence taken exactly as the source text, okay, source article, Hogan's article, and we put it within a quotation marks. We have the name Hogan, the year of publication, as well as the page number. We can also do direct quotation integral when, okay, we include a clause in our sentence, and in the clause we have the researcher name. For example, as Hogan 1992 points out, the greater use of market forces, encouragement of new suppliers, and increasing reliance on economy power sales, plus recent precedents in power company mergers, contribute to the increased needs of electric power transmission system worldwide. The clause, as Hogan points out, and it is still integral because the name of the author is still within the sentence. We have another example here where the researcher names, okay, become a part of prepositional phrase according to Hogan. Okay, and this is what Hogan says, put within the quotation mark, word for word without any modification, and then we add, we paraphrase this, contribute to the increased needs of electric power transmission system worldwide. Okay, again, it is still direct quotation integral because Hogan's name is within the sentence. Right, okay, we can also change the phrase to become a noun phrase. For example, here, Hogan's emphasis that the greater use of market forces, encouragement of new supply, and increasing reliance on economic power sales, precedents in power company mergers, page 11, contribute to the increased needs of electric power transmission system worldwide is not baseless. Okay, so basically, Hogan's emphasis that this is not baseless. Okay, Hogan's emphasis, and again, still an integral direct quotation because the name Hogan is within the sentence. Based on the examples that we have seen, I'm sure that by now you know how to do direct quotation integral. Now let's move on to direct quotation non-integral. To just remind you again, direct quotation is when we copy word for word from the source text without any modification. We need to jot down the author's name and year of publication. We also have to jot down the page number on which the cited words appear on the source text. And of course, we need to put the cited text within quotation marks in our paper. But in a non-integral citation, the name of the author is put in the parenthesis after the cited contents or at the end of the sentence, still by using the author's last name and the year of publication. So this is an example of a direct quotation non-integral. Worldwide, the needs for electric power transmission system continues to increase due to greater use of market forces, encouragement of new suppliers, and increasing reliance of economic power sales plus recent precedents in power company mergers. Okay, still from Hogan, 1992, page 211. We still use the same cited text, quoted text, okay, but and we still put the cited text within a quotation mark, but you can see that, okay, the name Hogan is actually outside of the sentence. Well, technically it's still in the sentence because we put the full stop here, but then, okay, when we read this sentence, we don't have to mention Hogan's name. Okay, so it is a non-integral direct quotation because Hogan's name is outside of the sentence. Okay, this is another way of writing direct quotation non-integral where we put the cited text much earlier in the sentence or at the beginning of a sentence. Greater use of market forces, encouragement of new suppliers, and increasing reliance on economy power sales, plus recent precedents in power company mergers. Okay, so here is the in-text citation, okay, the details of where, okay, of the source of this information. Put it here at the end of the text. Continues to put pressure on demands for increase in the electric power transmission system. So this is still considered as a non-integral direct quotation because, okay, when we read this sentence, we can just easily omit this information here. So we have come to the end of the video. I hope this video has given you some ideas on how to incorporate ideas of others in your own paper without you being accused as committing an academic offense, which is plagiarism. These are the sources of articles that I use as examples above, and this is the reference that I use for direct quotation, Swales 2014. If you want to know more about how to write citations, in-text citations, you can read Swales 2014. Thank you everyone, and good luck. luck with your writing.